Yo, what is good, Killer Squad? The Hitman here. So today we got a special video for you guys. So as you guys know, I was an EA play and I got the opportunity to play some NBA Live. Specifically today we're going to be talking about the one. We're going to do an in-depth analysis about the one. I got some extra footage, special footage for you guys. So we're going to talk about how the game is going to work and how it is. So first of all, we're going to talk about basically the first thing, which is whether you can choose to play in the streets or you guys can play in the league. So let me just play this clip right here for you guys. As you guys can see in the main regular clip, it talks to you guys about how you can either play into the league, so NBA, you know, the whole league, or you can play on the streets. You guys can see you can play against the Cavs, you can get drafted. I'm not sure about the draft, how it's gonna work, or you're just gonna start onto a team, but it's gonna be very interesting to see. So you can start off with that, you guys can see, or you can play in the streets. You guys may see in the background there's a lot of people or like archetypes you can try out. I'm gonna explain that in a few seconds and how that's gonna work, but we're still talking about in the streets right now. There's some crazy good courts. There's some Venice Beach, we can go to Rutgers Park. So that is basically some of those aspects that can happen. You can also see in the background we're talking about some gameplay wise, so we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But you guys will see in the background we got Rutgers Park. That is very amazing. You can play with some other NBA legends or players in the league right now against other people, so that's gonna be very interesting. So now let's talk about the archetypes that are available. I got a clip here for you guys to show you guys how it works, and then after at the end we're gonna show you guys some clips of the gameplay. It is absolutely amazing. So if we're talking about the archetypes, the three archetypes I got to play, you guys will see in the background, we got the point shooter, we got the wing scorer, and the rim protector. Those are the three types we got to play, but there is way more. I'm going to talk about that in a bit as well. So for the point guard, I think there's four archetypes. There's the point shooter, a slasher style, there's like a hybrid, and then there's like a defensive player and stuff like that, similar for the wing position or the small forward and other position as well. And then after the last one, you got like four, like rim protector, defender. I'm not 100% sure exactly, but we're gonna pop it up and talk about that in a bit. But let me explain to you guys how it works. So you either choose one of these players and you will get basically a talent. So for the point shooter, you can see right here, he has the give and take. So the more he passes, the more he gets a bonus, which I will explain in not too long. The wing scorer has inside out. The more he scores inside, the better his 3-point. And intimidator basically is a very special one. It's not like the other one. It's nothing doing scoring. It is basically what it is when someone tries to score in the paint and you're around, he has less accuracy. So you know the bar you're gonna see afterwards, it does not go green most of the time. So now if we go show you guys, not only is there these main attributes for the players, if you look into the players, I'll show you guys, there is a part where you can see what these attributes are. So as you guys can see right here, there is basically 4 attributes. So you have the main attributes and you have secondary attributes that you can pick on. So the main ones are, for example, I picked the point shooter. You can't change the give and take. Give and take is something that comes with the point shooter, but the next thing you can change is those 3 gold ones you can see. So as you guys can see right now, I am using the late release. So if you shoot later, you have still an increased chance to get it. I personally go with the early release because I always early release my triggers, but you guys can see there is a bunch of these in the background. You got pick and pop, quick recovery, relentless defender. So all these great ones, you guys can see them in the background. It is amazing. So you can customize your player based on who you're going against. If you feel like you're not really as good of a shooter, you can go pick early and late release, and then you can pick up the pick and pop. You want to get the quick recovery, that's a really good one. If you ever get crossed, I picked that up because I get crossed all the time. You know, there's a bunch of these. It is really amazing. You can pick either one of those, and I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I guarantee you guys you don't start with gold. You start with like a bronze and you move up, as you saw in the other clip. You can see the bronze, they go up and you level up as you use them. I don't know if everyone unlocks these skills. We're gonna find out, but that's how it works for collecting these badges per se, or attributes as you level up. It looks really nice. And then as you guys saw in the other clip, as you level up, you get points, and there's main attributes and secondary attributes, which I will pull up for you guys. The secondary attributes is nothing to do, like, it's not the main goal. So for example, a point shooter, their main attribute would be like a 3-point and then a deep 3 and stuff like that. Slasher will be dunking and all that stuff. So you have multiple archetypes, and not only you have multiple archetypes, you have multiple traits. So anybody who's playing against you will not be the same. You know, everyone can personalize their thing, so that's absolutely amazing. So you guys can see right here, I am using the point shooter. So let me show you guys a little bit of gameplay. We're gonna basically commentate on that. What I do like about the gameplay wise is that if you're contested, as you guys saw, I missed a shot. There was no green light. You know, those dunks are looking really nice. The animation's really good. James Harden with the 3, that's really amazing. You know, none of those are my play. We're just letting the bot play. I'm trying to drive into the basket. We can shoot 3s, swinging in and out, playing some defense. So you guys can see we set the pick and roll. We gave the pass in, giving dunks, giving those assists. So that's a really nice, like, those are some really good plays. But what I like the most is this next part here, the crate. The loot crate is personally my favorite thing about it. Like the fact that, like right here, I pulled the Air Jordan 8 Aquas. Those are legendary crates. You can wear them on. They look absolutely amazing. And then you guys see as I level up, like I was talking about, you level up, you get to pick which skill you want to get. I got 95 3-point shooting, and you got secondary skills. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a second gameplay. So in this gameplay, I'm gonna talk about like basically what I think is really overpowered in this game is the 3-point. I think you can take advantage of this very, very easily. As you can see in this next game, I will shoot so many 3s, like right here, perfect. It's not even a perfect release, it goes in. I'm playing the point shooter this time again, green light in. And once you get the hang of it, and if you see the green light, like right here, green light, bang, automatic. I think I had all 15 points in this game. So I went off in this game, but I think that shooting 3 points, like I'm deep in that last shot right here. This is a cool thing. Do you guys see the orange part? That orange part, I'm gonna replay it for you guys. That orange part basically means that I am hot, on fire. So even if I don't get the green light, I have increased chance of getting it on fire. And there's also cold. When you miss a lot of shots, you're gonna be cold. You have to get the green light to try to get rid of the cold, or else it is a lower percentage. But that is really nice. The one right now, I'm absolutely in love with it. So we're gonna talk about some of the archetypes in this game. Give me about 2 seconds. So yeah, as I said, there's a lot of archetypes you guys can see right here. We have 4 archetypes for the point guard position. So we have the give and take, the point guard, point shooter. So give and take, if we click on it, let me show you guys how these guys go. So we got the point guard shooter, the guard point shooter. So it's basically like a Steph Curry style player. His primary skill is the 3-point shot, mid-range shot, passing, dribbling. Secondary skill is the steal, contested shot, inside shot. The traits, you know, quick pass, free throws, those are secondary traits. But the ability right here that he has, the more you pass, the better you have a 3-point boost. So how that works is that you got to get 4 assists to get like the max out stat. So if I get 1, so I get a small boost, 2, 3, 4, it adds up. So once you get 4, that's the max you can stack up. It's basically a guaranteed 3. Now next up we got the slasher. So you can see, as you guys can see, let me just name some of them. Slasher, let's break it down. Driving into the lane and passing into open teammates will grant you a large shooting bonus, just similar to assist one, except you have to drive to the basket. So that's the same thing. It's also, like I said, the skills is layup, dribbling, inside shooting, mid-range, secondary. It's gonna be passing, off dribbling, traits, you know, draw fouls, contested shot. So we have all these aspects. I'll just name a few of them. If you guys want to check it out, it's going to be on the site. I'll put it in the description down below. You guys can see there is a bunch of them. I'm just going to view all, name them. You know, for point guard, you can pick the point shooter, you can pick a slasher, you can pick a defender, you can play a playmaker. It's like, so John Wall is the playmaker. They have, you know, the backward defender, they have Mike Conley, so that's for the point guard position. So for a wing position, we have 4 as well. We got the wing shooter, which is like a Klay Thompson, wing scorer, which is almost like a DeMar DeRozan. We got the two-way impact player, which is like a Kawhi Leonard, and we got the hybrid wing, which is basically a Giannis. And I think no matter what, I think I'm gonna try out Giannis. Just, he's a monster. This guy's gonna be like 6'9", 10, maybe 6'11", who knows? He is a beast. And then the big man is really cool. We got the intimidator that we talked about. We got the board and fire, stretch 4. You know, the rim protector, stretch 4. We got the post anchor, and we also have the post scorer, which is like the Marcus Cousins. Again, if you guys want to check those out, it's gonna be in the description down below. But let me guys show you guys again some of those gameplay footages. Like, it is amazing. As you guys can see, we are playing in the background. Like, those 3-point, I think is very easily abusable. Like, I'm just gonna be hitting all these 3s. Like, I just scored like crazy. And I was playing, I believe, on superstar mode. It's not like I was playing easy. It was just buckets. So it was absolutely fun, and I really love the concept of being able to pick up the trades. That's what I love the most. So yeah, it's really fun. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and let me know if this video was helpful for you guys in finding out what we're gonna get in the one. All this seems really amazing to me. I'm just super excited for it. The gameplay, and when I played it, I had so much fun. But again, I think the 3-point will be really abusable. I was testing it out in this game, like, let me just dribble a bit, and once I get the green light, shoot right away and get the green light, and I was hitting it like crazy, and I think that was really abusable for me. So hopefully they'll maybe make it not as easy. So yeah, if you want to see my latest video, it's going to be on the right side of the screen. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make videos on a daily. Alright, I'm out. See you guys next time. Kill it!